Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out episodes 21 and 22 of the Apothecary Diaries. We left off with an assassination attempt on Jinshi's life. We're trying to figure out who's behind it all. There's a lot of different moments happening and they're all linked in some way. Though I think right now my prime suspect is Lulan, because the only dots I was really able to connect is perhaps she has some sort of jealousy, infatuation with Jinshi, has to have him, doesn't want anybody else to have him. That's the best lead I've got right now, but I'm sure we're gonna get led around and get shown a lot of different pieces of evidence and find out how all this finally comes together. Anyway, before we dive on in, guys, feel free to check out my YouTube memberships. They're only $1 and you get to have early access to episodes like these and also my full reactions as well.
湿気が多くなる前にきれいにしてやらないと後の祭りですよ。
はい。
Feels like we had a very small time jump here, so we're kind of starting on a fresh day.
先手の母君が木の伐採を禁じてからはうまくいかなくなってしまってね。違う素材で作り始めたら貿易もダメになって。
I feel like we're being told this for a reason. A lot of drama in his life. He's been going to the club too often.
問題は表面の毛羽立ちと。
So is the paper weaker, like inferior?
じゃないと塊が悪いから。ジョーちゃん、今の話を忘れてくれないかい？
はい。
She already figured out the secret recipe.
海苔もドロドロじゃなくなるのかね？
そういうことです。
Maybe she's actually helping him.
そういうことって？
察しの悪いやぶだ。
So their saliva is breaking it down, right? So even though they're producing more of the oxygen, their saliva is making the paper an inferior product.
相場は時価なのであくまで目安ということで。
担当直入に頼む。いくらだ？
Probably more than you have.
疲れる？どういうことだ？
パイリン姉ちゃんは舞踏を得意とすると同時に。
I mean, look at her. Pretty sure she would destroy anyone.
あの日々を思い出すともったいないと思う。彼女は色欲の強い女であるが、それと同じくらい。
Yeah, everybody that works there seems to be like really cool.
見受け先としては悪くない。
He does seem like a good dude.
安い妓女なら400ですが、6召喚の3姫の一人となれば。
Yeah, he cannot afford that.
それで見受けができると思うか？
リハク様が姉ちゃんにこっぴどく振られる可能性ですか？
I don't think he would do this, but unless you go the pregnancy route. Jeez, he's jacked.
下もお願いします。
Jinshi's gonna walk in when this is happening.
では次、腕を下げた状態で力こぶ。
Oh my god, yep.
あとは。では最後の1枚も脱いでください。あ、
Oh my god.
ごきげんよう、ジンシ様。
To be fair, not a whole lot of people in Jinshi's position would enjoy that, walking in on that. I'll cut him some slack.
好みの体か調べるには実物を確認するのが一番でしょう。
好みの体だと。
She's just not gonna explain any of this to him.
お前は人の体つきでどんな人間かわかるのか？
生活習慣は体に如実に現れます。
I wouldn't be surprised if Jinshi just starts stripping.
美しい体なのは知っている。実際意外なほど引き締まっていたし。でも
I don't think she's ever told him though.
君は今意中の相手がいるようだね。もしかしてあの娘話したのか？
I wonder if Jinshi would do him a solid and be a bro.
身請け金を私が肩代わりすると言ったらどうする？それはどういう意味ですか？
What's the catch though?
用心深い猫が懐くのならそれだけで信用できると。何かまずい。
He's like, only I can call her that.
銀2万は大盤振る舞いすぎる。必要なのはその半分。いや、そのまた半分でもいい。
That's what, about like 2 years? Not 2 years.
妻として迎えたい女を自分で稼いだ金で受けずして、 それで男と言えましょうか。
I was gonna say that's like, what, like 20 years his salary?
なんだったんだ一体。どうすっかね。
Yep, he's gotta do something though, if he's not gonna take Jinshi's money.
いつ会えるかもわからない女に文を送ろう。
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'd be surprised if it does happen. Not because I think she'll say no, but I think maybe the situation might be too complex.
いつかどこかの王子様が迎えに来るのを待っているもの。
パイリン姉ちゃんに気に入られさえすれば身請け金は銀1万も必要ない。
That'd be awesome.
あの人が来て身請けの話をしていたから、それでカムロが勘違いしたのだと思う。
あの人。
Yeah, it's probably Lakan.
青い装備。
何ですか？
Hopefully he doesn't buy her out. That would suck. Okay, not too much going on there. I kind of feel like we were just kind of barely setting some things up. I did kind of expect to be pushed into these small little arcs that maybe didn't have too much endgame elements for the season, but we still have a few more episodes, so who knows? Maybe for at least the last few, it might give us some of that. But that was a fun episode. It was real funny. Kind of gave good vibes. But we won't spend too long here. We'll just go ahead and move on to the next one.
青い装備ですか？
ええ、ご存知ありませんかな。目の覚めるような青い花びらが美しくてね。
Could he be referring to a woman?
ただでさえお忙しいのに余計な案件を抱えつとも。
He hates dealing with him.
装備か。少しなら知識はあるが。
That's why he's asking you.
人士様のこの反応。それに無理難題を押し付けるようなやり口。この話、もしかしてとある軍師から持ちかけられたの？
So yeah, she does know him.
わかりました。お引き受けします。
But why is she taking it on though?
以前、毒に伏せったリファ様のために蒸気風呂を作らせてもらった。
Maybe she'll make a greenhouse?
シャオラン、
私も手伝うよ。足の怪我大丈
So it still hasn't been too long since she's still injured.
夫？大丈夫だよ。
Yep, get out of here. I eat my plants.
急いでください。
Yep, get him back in.
つぼみ、なかなか出ないね。
So I wonder if this is gonna take over the course of a month. I think they had.
昨日も寝てないの？
寝たよ、明け方。
明け方ってさっきだよ。できることやっ
Sounds like me.
花町ではみんなやってるよ。
綺麗だもんね。
What do you want?
あ、マオマオもしてるの？かわいい。最近流行ってるわよね。
そうですね。
Oh, okay. So in the way they're kind of copying Maomao?
ねえ、水晶球では大丈夫なの？どんどんやつれていってるわよ。あまり無理しないでね。
ありがとうございます。
Well, she's motivated to show up Lakan.
つぼみ。
There we go.
このまま行けば、なんとか咲いてくれるかも。
マオマオ？
Yeah, she could take a day off.
なんと華やかな。
Maybe she'll say a word this time. Wow.
師匠、ローラン妃の実父で女帝の寵愛を受けた男。
Mm.
それに今、師匠よりも厄介なの
There's a lot of dynamics going on.
なんと嫌味な。
I didn't think you were going to be able to do that.
染めた？何もついていないぞ。
外側ではありません。内側から染めたのです。
Interesting. So they just absorb the dye.
宮廷内で青い装備を見たというのは
毎日毎日青い色水を装備に吸わせる暇人がいたんでしょう。
Ah, so even those weren't real. I mean, Lakan created blue roses to give to Maomao's mother.
軍部の部下の人間でもせいぜいシャンチーの駒だ。多くの者は兵卒で
Everything's a game to him, game to win. Oh, he sees her face. She's not just another game piece to him. Okay. A couple other thoughts I have is I wonder if Maomao's mother was able to beat Lakan in that game. I don't know what the game's name is, but maybe that's why he was like so attracted to her, because she challenged him in that way. Yeah, I still, while I still have some blank spaces here and there, so my dots don't feel like they're being totally connected, so I kind of just have to reach at this point. I have this sneaky suspicion that Lakan actually really cares about Maomao. I just have this suspicion, like he just comes across this way. I feel like it's a misdirect, and I feel like there's some story behind this that hopefully makes him a better person, you know, at least appear to be a better person than what he's leading on. And maybe there's a story we just don't know. You know, maybe there's just some mystery story that nobody knows and only he knows. And hopefully we'll get that story at some point through some kind of flashback or something. That's my current theory. Or he can just end up being a piece of crap like we think he is. So sometimes I feel like my theories, like my internal dialogue, whenever I'm trying to go over the evidence here, I kind of feel like I'm overthinking it sometimes. But I feel like this theory is a little tame. At least it's not super crazy. But yeah, that was another good couple of episodes. Some good information. We got some good lightheartedness. Nothing too mysterious. It's a bit more straightforward. But again, we're only being given small little pieces here and there. But I feel like this is like really like the first real confirmation in terms of like how Maomao has acknowledged him. I mean, I think it's fairly obvious she knew who Lakan was because she's avoiding the guy. But now she's just like, she's actually explained what he looks like. You know, she did have that reaction to him in the previous episodes too, whenever they finally got close in proximity to each other. But now she's actually spoken about him and slightly described him, and she's like, yeah, I'll definitely take on this project just so I can stick it to this guy. So she definitely has a chip on her shoulder about him. See, that's kind of where my foggy area is why that is. Is it something that she knows? Is it something that she doesn't know? And it's kind of based off of assumption. Does she blame him for having the type of life that she's had so far? There's definitely a few areas that are foggy. But anyway, good episodes. Looking forward to these last two. We're here at the end now. But I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you next time.